Hi students, welcome back to our channel. In this presentation, we are going to help IGNOU BA General Psychology students to write BPC-001 exam very well and obtain 100% marks in the exam. So, we request you to read all the books you have and prepare all your answers based on these question keys. If you want to get all our series of question bank in the future, you can subscribe our channel, or if you need any special assistance, you can call us in our telephone number. Now, let us discuss about what is general psychology. General psychology is the foundation of studying science of psychology that deals with basic principles, problems and methods of human development, emotions, motivation, learning, memory, senses, thinking, perception and processing and intelligence. So always keep this sentence in mind. This is giving you a broad idea about what is general psychology is, and all our subjects related with psychology, especially BPC-001, is covering this area. It's discussing about basic principles, problems and methods of human development, emotions, motivation, learning, memory, senses, thinking, perception, processing and intelligence. All this area will be covering in our sessions. Now BPC-001 will be having 4 blocks. In the first block, we are going to discuss about introduction to psychology, objectives and goals, and there are several questions tagged in each block. So all these numbers are each questions for you to prepare the answers. So read all these questions and write down the answer in detail in a separate paper and refer all these answer keys before you go and attend the exam. Now the questions starting from here, it's about introduction, definition and concept of psychology. You should know how to write introduction of psychology and its definitions and concept in psychology, and its branches and fields of psychology, and system and theories of psychology, and application of psychology to different disciplines. Explain psychology, its origin and evolution. Explain definition of psychology. Explain psychology as a science, and explain about pseudosciences and pseudopsychologies, and principles of critical thinking, the tasks of psychology, and psychology, its relation to other sciences. And the questions again, branches and fields of psychology, and you have to answer about psychology, school psychology and counseling psychology, developmental psychology and child psychology, system of psychology and viewpoints, modern perspective of psychology, etc. And the chapter again discussing about psychology and social behavioral sciences, psychology in economics, political science and education, psychology in biology, physical science and medical sciences, psychology in engineering, cognitive and environmental science, psychology in law and criminology, As you can see that the entire chapter discussing about various fields of human nature, connecting with law, criminology, engineering, environmental, biology, physics, medical science, economy, political science, education. Everywhere psychology is applicable. So each and every questions here, please write down and answer the questions well. Now the second block is going to discuss about biological basis of behavior, and you have to answer the questions like theoretical perspective of development, biological development of brain and nervous system, cognitive development, perceptual development, cognitive approach, explain endocrinology, perspective of development of Sigmund Freud, and perspective of development Jean Piaget, perspective of development Skinner BF, perspective of development Albert Bandura, perspective of development Vygotsky, perspective of development John Bowlby. Then development of brain, receptor and effector cells. Then you have to answer about neurons, nerves, impulse and nervous system. Central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, and explain about forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain, and types of attention and cognitive inhibition, characteristics of languages and functions, types of measurement of intelligence, and explain language acquisitions. In the third block, we will be discussing about sensation, perception and learning and memory. And you have to answer the questions related with definition and concept of sensation and perception. Explain psychophysics, threshold, signal detection. Explain color vision theory. Explain visual system. Explain short-term and long-term memory. Explain visual acuity and blind spot. Explain kinesthetic sense. Explain the meaning of sensation and explain law of proximity and similarity. Explain psychophysical methods, and there are different laws like explain the Webster's law, explain Fechner's law, explain Stevens' power of law, the duplicity theory of vision, explain the visual system and illusions, explain definitions of memory, and explain what is observational learning. This is all about block 3. And if we go to block 4, we'll be discussing mainly about social behavior, in which there are many questions like social behavior, concept and social interaction. Explain behavior, intention, attitude and interest. Explain the element of social conflict. Explain social power and family power. Explain person perception and impression formation. Then biases in personality judgment. Explain Hades naive psychology. Explain theories of attributions. Explain differential effects of social status, and explain theories of attitude organization. Explain Festinger's theory of cognitive dissonance. Explain the medium of communication. Explain about brainwashing and group affiliation. Explain theories of intention. And explain the concept of social distance. Explain the type of social distance. Explain Bogart's social distance scale. Explain about social distancing theory. Explain status, disequilibrium and behavior. Explain essence of power. Explain role of family power in social behavior. My dear students of BPC-001 General Psychology, I wish you'll be able to write all the answers to make your exam very easy. And if you need any further help from us, you can call us on our number 8547484769, and we'll come again with another question bank. Till then, thank you very much.